大家好，欢迎收看这一期的世界图书馆馆长访谈。我是中国国家图书馆馆员胡凯静。本期我们采访的嘉宾是国际图联秘书长杰拉德·莱特纳先生。国际图联的全称是国际图书馆协会与机构联合会，英文简称 IFLA。国际图联是世界图书馆界最具权威、最有影响力的非政府的专业性国际组织。其使命是激励、参与、赋能并连接全球图书馆界。国际图联成立于1927年，迄今已有90余年历史。目前，国际图联拥有来自全世界140多个国家的1400多名会员，包括协会会员、机构会员和个人会员。国际图联总部设在位于荷兰海牙的荷兰国家图书馆。日常工作由秘书处负责，秘书处同样位于荷兰国家图书馆内。2009年3月3日，国际图联中文语言中心正式在中国国家图书馆成立，并将作为国际图联总部在中文语言区域的永久代表。2019年8月24日至30日，第85届国际图联大会在希腊雅典成功举办。本次会议的主题是图书馆通过对话实现变革。会上发布了国际图联2019至2024战略报告，提出了新的战略目标，即建立一个强大联合的图书馆界，助力信息互通的文明参与型社会。此次我们采访的是国际图联秘书长杰拉德·莱特纳先生。2016年6月，杰拉德·莱特纳开始担任国际图联秘书长，负责国际图联的战略、运营及财务管理。在此之前，他曾任奥地利图书馆协会秘书长，并在多个国际组织及奥地利文化、科学和教育领域任职。杰拉德·莱特纳用多种语言发表过关于文化管理、图书馆发展、科学、法律和文献推广等主题论文，并在奥地利维也纳大学和埃森斯塔特大学执教，曾获奥地利国家成人教育奖、奥地利国家公共关系奖、奥地利科学与艺术十字勋章。2017年，他发起全球愿景项目，这也是我们这次访谈过程中一个重要的内容。下面就请大家一起跟随国际图联秘书长杰拉德·莱特纳，进一步了解全球愿景项目、国际图联大会及图书馆未来发展的挑战与机遇。First, let me introduce myself. My name is Hu Kaijing. My English name is Kayla. You can call me Kayla. And I'm the librarian of National Library of China. And so welcome to our library, welcome to China. And so the first question is, could you give us a brief introduction of IFLA, like the history, members, and the projects you are undertaking right now?
IFLA is the global voice of libraries. This means we are representing all libraries of the world in the major organizations like the United Nations, World Intellectual Property organizations like UNESCO, and advocating there for the issues of libraries worldwide. On the other hand, IFLA wants to support libraries to develop. This means we are having programs for library associations, for libraries to develop for the future. And what is most important is we have the biggest brains trust in the world. At IFLA working 1,100 top experts from all fields, providing guidelines, standards for the whole library field to be connected, because standards and guidelines getting, especially in a world of IT, much more important as before to be connected. Therefore, this is an invaluable work what our brains trust, this 1,100 experts are doing, and they are doing for all parts and for all types of libraries. We have a small headquarters in Den Haag, in the National Library. We are working with colleagues from 18 different countries. This means it's a very diverse office with a young, engaged team. They're doing a marvelous work. And we have several regional offices, one in Buenos Aires, one in Singapore, and one in Pretoria in South Africa, where we try to do more for the regions. And then we have several language centers, because IFLA is operating in 7 different languages, because languages are barriers also for librarians to understand. And we are extremely thankful that we have one of our language centers, the Chinese Language Center here in the National Library of China. And with the big support of the NLC, we can translate our major documents, our statements, our guidelines, our standards to Chinese for the Chinese library community.
So what's the projects you are taking about?
We, as said, we have this language center, which is a big support for us, because we are now creating a very new website, a total different website as before. And this means a website where we can better communicate with our members. And there will be a major part in Chinese, that it's readable also in China. We're having our preservation center here in the National Library of China. This means creating awareness for preservation, also for standardization, and so this is extremely important for us. But what I'm really very happy is that so many Chinese colleagues contributed also to the Global Vision discussion, which we initiated.
So for the general, you just launched the Global Vision project about 2 years ago. And after 2 years operation, what achievements have you got? And can you share us some information about the current situation of this project?
The Global Vision is a part of our development. We're having a very clear plan. We are going from vision to strategy, and from strategy to action. The first part was the Global Vision. We started 2.5 years ago, as you said before, the Global Vision discussion, where we asked the global library field, what do you think is the future? What are the challenges? What are the opportunities for the future? And we had an overwhelming response. This means we got response from more than 30,000 colleagues from all over the world, and from 190 countries of the world, from all 7 continents, feedback there. This is never happened such a thing before, and we got altogether we got more than 600,000 answers to our questions. This means this was quite a task for us also to organize it. And we organized also workshops all around the world in the regions, where we invited representatives from all countries to contribute. This means we have a very clear picture what librarians from all over the world think, what are the challenges, what are the opportunities. And what we see is that we are really globally united in our values. Nevertheless, there are differences between the regions and between countries. This means the task for IFLA is now to take care that we act with this really overarching values what we have, and then make actions concentrated for the regions. After 2 years, we were able to create this Global Vision report with 10 challenges, 10 opportunities, and this was just the start, because, as I always say, a vision without actions is hallucination. It's nothing, it's just a paper, you have nothing from it. This means we started then the next step, the next action. This was the creation of IFLA's Idea Store, where we have 8,500 ideas inside, which should inspire all librarians in the world to take actions to it. We launched this in Athens at our World Library and Information Congress in August this year. It's available on IFLA's website, readable for all. You can take best examples from other countries to work on it. But this was also, the Global Vision became more or less our guiding star, our compass, where we have to go, because we take it serious what we got from the colleagues. And with these answers, we created IFLA strategy for 2019 to 2024, which we launched also last month at our Congress in Athens. And this will be the action plan for the next 5 years for IFLA, but not only for IFLA. This strategy is different as before. It is a call to action for all libraries and librarians of all over the world to contribute to create really a globally united library field to enable people, to improve people's lives all over the world.
Yeah, just as you said, there are the conclusions are 10 highlights and 10 opportunities. And we noticed that one of the highlights is for the young people. Inside our young professionals are deeply committed and eager to lead. What do you think the skills the librarians should have to be a qualified librarian? What are the skills? So
what IFLA will do is now, with this strategy, is that we create different activities, a variety of activities to make this real. One of the things is we see the necessity to work more for young professionals, to bring them in better positions also internationally. What we are creating is an IFLA Academy. We are working from now on 2 years for an IFLA Academy where we will have courses for young librarians. We're thinking also about the program for young innovators where we're bringing young people inside, try to connect them with people from other parts of the world and to connect them, on the other hand, with experienced leaders. This means we want to have a know-how transfer from experienced leaders to young leaders to enable them to get in better position. And maybe IFLA, we are starting now a governance discussion at IFLA. We will think about how can we bring in young professionals, new professionals in positions, in important positions of IFLA. This means we have, as you know, in this IFLA Brains Trust, in the professional units, 20 standing committees. We have other committees, and we are thinking about how can we make it possible to bring here especially young professionals in. Another part will be that we will try to go for fundraising to enable especially new professionals to come to our Congress, to give them more opportunities to get connected with other parts of the world.
And you must have a lot of challenges and difficulties because it's a very huge task because you should collect the information from all over the world. And so what difficulties have you met during the process?
First of all, we are really overwhelmed what we got on information from all over the world. 600,000 answers, as I said before. The challenge was to categorize it first, and there we worked with a team, 4 people with the support of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation also, and we had a company in the USA which helped us to analyze all these data. And with this help, we came to this 10 challenges and to these 10 highlights and 10 opportunities. But we have much more data. We have actually we have an open report about with almost 700 pages where you can read in detail how it is in countries, how it is in regions. What we are currently doing is that we, with this analysis, we're bringing this together with a new structure of IFLA that we try more to concentrate it on regions and to develop also regional work programs and regional action plans. This is where we are going. Nevertheless, when we are speaking from regions, also in regions are big differences from countries. Also, when you speak about Asia, you know it maybe even better as me. The situation in different countries in Asia is very different also for libraries and librarians about the development. Here to find the right answers is a difficult task. Nevertheless, we have to tackle the challenge. Otherwise, we will not succeed.
Okay. So I know a few days ago, the 85th World Library and Information Congress was held in Greece. And so, we, NLCs also sent a delegation to attend the Congress. So can you share us some information about the Congress?
It was really a fantastic Congress in Greece. It was a vibrant Congress, and it was, I guess, really a defining moment in IFLA's history, because we came there to start really our strategy 2019 to 2024. This was in the center of the Congress, with 250 sessions, more than 500 speakers. It is the most international Congress in the library world, and we had participants from more than 130 countries in the world. What made this Congress so very special was, as I said before, the launch of our strategy, because this strategy is so different as before. Usually a strategy is made top-down, and this strategy is made bottom-up. This means the people, the librarians from all over the world, defined this strategy. And this strategy is not only a strategy for IFLA's headquarters, it's a call to action for all librarians of the world. And I had the pleasure, for example, to have a long talk with the director of the National Library of China, and we agreed that the National Library of China is one of the key partners for such a strategy, and the director of the NLC promised that the NLC will contribute to IFLA's strategy. And I guess only so we can succeed when partners like the NLC is cooperating, but it would be great to see also university libraries, public libraries from China contributing to this strategy. Our strategy is on our website. It's readable in Chinese. Think about what can you do, what could be one action which can contribute. We will have here templates on the website. You can write to us, and we will publish it also.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
And so the next question is, I know it must be a big challenge that the global vision contributes to gathering global librarians and uniting their powers. So what the problems you may face in the project, and how will you solve the problems?
We can solve our problems only ourselves.
Yes.
No one other will solve our problems. And there are a lot of challenges outside. And complaining is absolutely not a strategy. It's hard to tackle these challenges, but we can do it only together. And as I said before, this strategy is a call to action. And I guess at the beginning, not all do understand it in the world, that they can contribute, but it will be essential that all are contributing, all parts of the world. This means one of our challenges at IFLA, or for my part and for my team, will be to motivate librarians all over the world to contribute to it. This is my task for the next 5 years, to say, it's your strategy, come on board, become part of a global movement, be a proud part of a global movement. It's your opportunity to contribute, but without you, we will not succeed. That's the point. And this will be our task for the next 5 years, to bring people on board, that we really together give answers to global challenges. Because when we have global challenges, there are so many global players outside.
Yeah.
It's only possible when we do it together.
And in the digital era, the challenges may turn into the opportunities.
Yes.
So, what do you think the turn?
I guess it's always so that you can turn challenges to opportunities.
Yes.
Also, can an opportunity become a challenge? It's just how you tackle it. The most important thing is that you don't be scared, that you don't go back, that you are proactive and really go forwards. This is what we are trying to do together. And it's also a question of solidarity, I have to say. There are more developed parts of the library field and there are less developed parts of the library field, but we should see that we are one family, that we are one tribe going together. That is it, and that's what we want to do. And there are also richer parts, there are poorer parts, and what we are trying is also we will set up donation possibilities that there can come as support also for poorer librarians and who couldn't contribute in this way. This will be the task of the next time. But I have to say, I'm really confident because there is coming such a positive feedback from so many parts of the world that they see this, that we should do it.
So, in your mind, what's a perfect library it can be?
The perfect library is, I would say, is this place where all find their happiness. I would say it is so. It's about creating happy lives. What we have to do.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's all for today. 2年半前开始的全球愿景，是一个庞大而又复杂的项目。60万份回答也反映出全球图书馆界的热忱参与。杰拉德·莱特纳先生多次谈到，国际图联希望连接全球图书馆界，让全球图书馆员发声，并致力于为全球的年轻专业人士创造机会。我们可以感受到国际图联这个全球最具影响力的图书馆界专业组织的努力与热情。国际图联在最新战略报告中，呼吁全世界图书馆和馆员们采取行动，为创建一个真正团结的图书馆界，为提高世界人民生活水平而共同努力。让我们参与其中，为实现图书馆员的职业使命而行动。谢谢大家的收看，下期再见。